In this sketchbook activity, you'll need a couple different supplies as you get started. First of all, you'll need sketchbook paper or a loose sheet like I have here. You'll also need a pencil of some sort. I'm using this one, which is looks like a number 2 HB. I'll also need an eraser potentially at some point. I also have here a tool. We'll be using different supplies as our tools or different items. I've chosen this one for the first one. I'll choose 2 others. I've also got a couple colored pencils that I'll need. And I'm also going to need one of these 3x3 templates. You can make your own if you don't have one of mine. To start, I'm going to choose something in this item. This one's a relatively simple item, and I'm going to draw this item as I see it as best I can. That being said, I'm going to start with this front part, and then I'm going to draw this portion. Remember, as you're watching this video, you will have a little bit of a different vantage point looking straight down on the tool. I'll be looking at an angle at the tool. To start, I'm going to try to draw the tool as I see it, as big as I want. By the end of this project though, I should have 3 items, and at some point those need to touch at least 2 sides, either left side, right side. It could touch the bottom, top, left bottom, right bottom. It's up to me, but it has to touch a couple different sides. Now that I've got my tool drawn once, I'm going to take this tool, remove it, and select a different tool. I'm going to start to draw this tool next. Putting it down in front of me, and I could think about maybe a different way to orient it, maybe something like that. I'm going to try to make this overlap what I've already done here on my piece. I would continue drawing this piece as you've seen. I'm going to do 3 different items. Something that would look like if I was working on it. This would be step 1, drawing the tool, number 1. Step 2, drawing 2 different items with overlap, like so. And step number 3 would be adding a 3rd item. So I have 3 different items in this one. In this case, I have needle nose pliers, I have a wrench, and I also have a clip. Another example of what that could look like, in case I did more than that, or different items, would be something like this. In this case, I have done, you'll notice I've done a pencil sharpener, a piece of tubing, a knife, and I've done a key set. After I've done that, the next step is to take my 3x3 square that I have here, and I'm going to put it in 2 different places in my piece. One could be here, one could be here. I'm going to trace those, and then I'm going to add color to them. Some examples of what that looks like is this piece. I drew all of my things. I have 4 different items. I have 2 pens, 2 pens, a glue bottle, and a brush, and then I outlined those squares, and then I added color to just what's within the squares. Another example of what that looks like is this one. In this case, I drew scissors, pencil, eraser, and a stapler. Here's the stapler, pencil, scissors, and eraser. I took my 3x3 square, outlined it, and then I colored those 2 spaces where the squares are so they had color, including the background.